Okay guys, here we are. This is gonna be the ultimate spear build. Basically I will not be doing another one until the game gets some big ass DLC and level changes, or I don't know, whatever, gear or something. But I have to teach you guys how to fully get the most out of the build, you know. That's why I will be fighting a few bosses, a couple of bosses, then show you everything, status, what I'm using, the attributes, the abilities and all that. But actually your main ones are gonna be Shadow Strike, followed by Trance, followed by Phantom Heatwave and Spiral Thrust. The other abilities are just there. Your main attack is gonna be Shadow Reversal, is gonna be King, basically, where you go into the rear of the bosses. But let's get started with the Princess. For her, get a Reflection here. You should try and master Reflection, that's gonna be your main thing. Light and Trance, that's it. Light and Trance attack. Don't want to do more damage than that. Don't want to push her second phase here. That's crucial too, to defeat the bosses very quickly, you know. Knowing when their second phase is gonna happen. Okay, now I want to get a Reflection, and as soon as she stops this, I want her to have as much stamina as she can. Then go for the Reflection, which I missed. Even that is reflectable. There we go. Okay, let's do damage. Basically, Light and Trance. Finish off by brutal Spiral Thrust there. Trance and retreat. I'm not trying to do no hit runs, so I don't care about that shit. Okay. Now she's gonna throw attacks at you, and you want to use Shadow Strike here, which nullifies damage. And you get behind, and then you start hitting her with trances. Even this you can use Shadow Strike for those. No problem with that. Okay. Shadow Strike this. Even those are Shadow Strike. You can use it. No problem. This is only light and trance attacks. It's the same concept, even if you're low level, it doesn't matter. Okay, she's gonna do a grab there. Dodge this. Get her out of here. I'm just showing how a normal gameplay would go, you know. Let's fight another boss and then I'll show you everything. Guys, I've said this before, I can just show you stats and all that, but if you cannot apply the build properly, then the effectiveness goes away, you know what I mean? Yeah, I met Reese, because she has on her first phase, I can really show you the potential of damage from the build. Her weakness is Earth, so these are bonus. You will do very good damage. Okay, buff yourself up.
Reese, stop, please.
Dodge these, no problem. Blood that. Okay. You can do a Spiral Thrust actually, and it stops her super armor. Then light Trance, basically. This is just to show the potential damage of the build. She's practically done. Finish it up by light and a trance, or even a full Spiral Thrust would be fine.
Reese!
Yeah, you dodge these.
There's no way to save her now, mortal.
Now here you can use Phantom Heatwave if you're not confident on your theory. Then reflect this one, which I did too early. That's reflectable. With a reflect, it's gonna open up her real nicely. There we go. Shadow Reversal Light, and Heavy Attack. That's your Shadow Reversal. Then you just do Light and Trance. That's it. Nothing else here. Okay, reverse her again. You always want to be behind, absolutely. Use the Shadow. I mean, Spiral Thrust there, and retreat. Now she's gonna go into her own thing. Parry or block these attacks. Use Phantom Heat Wave here if you don't have enough stamina. I didn't use it twice, but it's fine. There we go. This is a normal gameplay scenario, boys. You know what I mean. Burst attack. Okay, reverse her again. Light Trance. Reverse her again here. You can keep reversing for a little bit. Her stagger is gonna go away then, so just dodge that. Okay. Reflect that, reverse, and that's it. This is normal gameplay scenarios, boys. Come on. Be with me here. You need to learn reflection, man. And then the build is gonna be optimizing your reflection abilities. Okay, now to show you everything. I've been yapping too much these days with this stuff, so yeah. Okay, this is my status right now. Vitality 41, Endurance 85, Strength 75, Willpower 99, Proficiency 109, because you get 10%, 10 proficiency from the Jarhead. So attack direction, look at that, dude. Like, rear assault damage multiplier 40%, rear assault damage increase 92%, rear assault stamina damage increase 46, rear assault attack damage 566, shadow strike damage increase 25%, range attack damage increase 30%, in rage stamina damage increase 20%, critical stamina recovery rate. That critical stamina recovery rate, actually, I don't know where it is from, but it should not actually be here, to be honest. Okay, so it's from this one here. We have to change that. Sorry, I forgot to change that, apparently. We don't need any critical health thing.
You have...
We don't care about it. Okay, what can I get? I can get just maximum stamina or something. That's it. Okay, great. So for the attributes, you want to go full big ass rear damage. As you can see, air attack, multipliers and stamina damage and damage increase. You know, as you can see, you cannot get full rear on everything because the game will not allow you, you know. On some, like the chest here and the legs, basically, the leggings, you can only get maximum stamina, stamina recovery, and defense. On the other ones, you can get stamina recovery, rear assault, basically. So yeah, this is the build. Faded Memory. Somebody might say, why are you using Faded Memory set? I'm using it because it's the set that gives you the most stamina. I need the stamina to do light and trance, light, trance, light, trance, light, trance, light, trance, and to do shadow reversals. On some bosses, you want to just spam shadow reversal until you destroy their stamina. You know what I mean? So for the skill tree, at this level where I am right now, I mean, I can invest on everything because I've got everything. But yeah, this is your main shadow reversal, which is a passive. You use a light and a heavy attack to reverse the enemy. When you get behind, you start unloading by using light attacks combined with trance. Light attack, trance. For defensive, you use Phantom Heat Wave, and you're gonna be good. Combined with Shadow Strike. Shadow Strikes even works on grabs. On any kind of attack, Shadow Strike is available to dodge it, because it nullifies damage. Your priority should be Swift Attack if you are not on my level right now. And should be here, obviously, with Shadow Strike, with the Guard. These should be your priority. Common, I have everything right now. I have not used those points on the Phantom because I was doing no hit runs, and if I died or something, it would pop the Phantom, and it would be a waste of time for me while I was doing no hit runs. So yeah, but at the beginning you want to be investing at resources because it gives you more fury. Invest on brutal attacks, javelin, counterattack, and obviously reflection. Phantom should not be there. Invest at least a few points on reflection, or you can even max it out with some points on brutal attack, some points on javelin, some points on counterattack. But resources should be your main priority. You need those fury points for your abilities. But I don't think I'm missing anything. I'm showing you everything. So yeah, I've chosen this rear assault damage with this ranged attack increase. Of course, the Phantom should be Atlante, which increases 15% damage for your range attack. And basically, that's gonna be it. This is the ultimate guide that I could think of. So yeah, leave a like if you were enjoying the content and subscribe for more. See you guys on the next one.